I'll get us going.
How are you getting on? Yeah. Could be better. Could be worse.
I can imagine. Commiserations on Saturday. I might start there, obviously. Now that you've had a couple of days to think back over it, look back over it in the cold light of day, what are the lessons you've taken from particularly that first half?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously tough reviewing. Obviously needs to be done, but yeah, I mean, you give a team like that the opportunity and they'll take it. There's I suppose there was a lot of there's a few times where it was just unlucky, obviously, bounce of a ball, come get a block down and it goes into their hands, or a breakaway intercept. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, you give a team that much of a leg up, it's obviously incredibly tough to come back for. And we spoke about it today, and sure, it was just, I suppose, the momentum kind of in the first half is obviously with them, and then we kind of picked it up in the second half, but just gave ourselves too much of a hill to climb, I suppose. It's tough watching back, because it's just I suppose you look at it and it's that's not really us. But yeah, look, it's well to say now, I suppose.
Even as you said there, it's well to say now, and the benefit of hindsight and all that. Do you think the game plan you had going in was correct with the benefit of hindsight, or was it an execution piece?
Yeah, I mean, we trained incredibly well last week. We had an incredibly well thought out game plan. I suppose we were incredibly well prepared for the week, but it's just, I suppose, on the day, just a few things didn't go our way. A few balls didn't go to hand. I think it's just you look. I suppose you can look at the stats and see if you looked at the stats without the score, I suppose you'd think it would go our way. But it was just like I said, it was those few kind of moments of I suppose, just a ball bouncing or something just going their way, and I think it's just the ball didn't bounce our way, I suppose, a few times, or we didn't give ourselves the opportunity to I suppose capitalise on I suppose when we had momentum. We started incredibly well. I think we were putting pressure on, and the turnover at the line out, and then putting pressure on them, we score, and then it was just a few things didn't go our way, I suppose. And that's not to say it was luck. It was definitely down. It was a team thing, but it's tough to be talking here today. Obviously, it would be a lot more ecstatic if we went the other way, but it was just give ourselves too much of a hill to climb.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's not an easy thing to have to keep answering questions about. Just my last question on last weekend, just in terms of a sixth Champions Cup win in a row for a French side. France obviously won 2 Six Nations Championships in a row as well. Are there any concerns that it's going to be harder than ever to bridge the gap between yourselves and the top 14 going forward?
I don't think so. I think it's just I think it's just kind of on the day. I think it's just we know how good of a team we are, and from our team, we know we have the players to do it. It's just, I think, we just, ball just, like I said again, ball just didn't go away sometimes, and there's just a few errors here and there that cost us. You give them a leg up, and I suppose they ran away with it really in the first half, and I mean, it's not. I don't think we're too far off in terms of the quality. I think the scoreline definitely kind of felt like we were a lot closer in parts of the game, but I don't think it's that far.
And just then looking ahead to this week, are you the type of player who is desperate to get back out on a pitch a week after a disappointing result and try flush whatever you can out of the system? And just also on that as well, how disappointed are you for Paddy McCarthy, just back from injury and obviously ruled out for the rest of the season now as well?
Yeah, Paddy is just like it's. I feel for him because he's such an incredible player and such a great guy to have around the building. And to see, I suppose, all the work he'd put in to get himself back for the final. Yeah, incredibly tough for Paddy. But yeah, like it's just, I suppose, the way sport goes sometimes. It's cruel. But yeah, he is an incredible guy on and off the pitch, and yeah, definitely feel for him because I know how hard he worked to get himself back fit. Yeah, so that's obviously incredibly tough for Paddy and for the group as well, because it's just yeah, he's an incredible player, incredible personality as well.
And just the eagerness now to get back out this weekend and I suppose prove a point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're incredibly, I suppose we're lucky that we still have something to play for. Like we're throwing everything into this weekend. Yeah, there's still a trophy to be won. So yeah, it's yeah. I mean, we're leaving no stone unturned, I suppose, this week, and yeah, we know it'll be a tough game, but we're ready to flip the page, and we're getting excited about it already.
I know you've spoken about it already, but I'm curious, like for you personally, when you're dealing with a big loss, like the one at the weekend, what do you do? Like, are you one of those people who watches the game 10 times, or is it really a one time and done, and I don't want to think about it too much again?
Yeah, I suppose it's like I'd be kind of the latter. I'd be kind of seeing it once is kind of enough. Like I kind of felt it straight after the game, kind of what I suppose we missed. But yeah, like it was. I think it was good to get the review done today and get what we can from it. Because there's so much to play for still this season. Big game this weekend. Hopefully two more. But yeah, it's just, I think it's about, I suppose, dusting yourself off and getting back to it and getting back to know what we know we can do well. Yeah, and that'll keep us in good stead.
I know it's a bit cliche, but mentally it must be so hard to switch back into another competition after, like, European Cup is, I'm sure, so much to so many of the players, and obviously the URC is really important. But how do you make sure you go out this weekend with just as much, I suppose, passion and determination?
I suppose you just don't want to, like everyone, like it's hard to describe that feeling after a game like that in the weekend, and I suppose you don't want that kind of repeating on you this week or the end of the season. We want to have something, I suppose, to celebrate. That's what we're chasing. We're chasing the URC trophy now, and yeah, we have to throw everything into it. Like we can't, I suppose, reflect too long, feel sorry for ourselves. Like you have to kind of switch the page, like turn the page and switch the mindset onto the next game, and like that's the thing. We're incredibly lucky that we do have it, and like another trophy to go after. So yeah, it's I suppose it's easy, I suppose, to switch back because the motivation is there from all the players.
Does it feel really important, or even more important, to get over the line in the URC now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like we know from last year how that kind of that win at the end of the season kind of it put a bit of a brighter spin on the end of the year. So it was yeah. I mean, it's incredibly exciting to be able to go back out and have something to play for.
And just lastly, I know you spoke on Paddy already, but was there anything you said to him or like that stood out in the wake of the game? Because I can imagine going up to him, it's so tough. He's probably so disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, he's incredibly disappointed, but like he wouldn't really let you know it. Like he was still his kind of very upbeat self after the game. Like I was chatting to him on the bus, and I suppose it was just saying like how like I was telling him how like I suppose how proud I was of him just to be able to kind of share the field after like the kind of tough few months and years that he's had. But yeah, I mean he's an incredibly hard worker, and I suppose to get yourself back fit for a final is it was incredible, because you can see how much work he does in here around the building and on the field. So it's I suppose it is tough to see him out again with injury, but he'll be back stronger, I'd say. I know.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks.